What's up, y'all? It's Curtis YZ. Welcome to the channel. Today we're watching Furiosa. If you want to watch the full reaction to this movie, Furiosa, my Patreon is www.patreon.com/CurtisYZReacts. Same name as this channel. So if you would like to join that, it's only $4.99 a month. Or if you have a request movie for me that I haven't seen yet, you can request a movie for $14.99. Pretty cheap compared to other channel, I'm pretty sure. If that interests you, go for it. I will happily oblige your requests. Hopefully, again, like I said, it's something I haven't seen. I also do gun content at Curtis YZ Guns with a Z. I have a pets channel, Curtis YZ Pets. I have a music channel, KYZ Music, spelled MUUZYK. And I have a gaming channel called Curtis Games spelt GAMYZ. So I don't know if you see a common thread there, but so if you're interested in gaming content, gun content, music, or just pets, I have those channels available as well. I really do hope to see you there. Your support is greatly appreciated, and I hope something over there in those channels piques your interest as well. Let's get into the movie. I'm so glad you're here, and thank you for joining me. We're going to watch Furiosa. I have seen Fury Road, but I think I'm going to react to it. I've only seen it like twice, and it was years and years ago. I do remember a lot, but I really want to watch it just to see how Tom Hardy really holds up against Mel Gibson's character. Yeah, I just kind of want to go over that again and see. Now that I've seen all the other Mad Maxes, I am going to probably watch that one again. If you want to see that, go ahead and let me know in the comments so that I am aware, like, okay, some people want to see this at least. That would be grateful, helpful to me, and I'd be grateful for that. So let's get into it. All right, here we go.
Our bones are poisoned.
Do you think that's real footage or faked footage of that nuclear explosion, like in real life? Do you think
the world falls around us?
Big dust storms coming in? Damn, what are they hitting? Oh shit! Oh, so this must be, I'm assuming, the green place that you talk about in Mad Max. Hey, they got guns. Oh, it was a horse. I saw that kid get hit in the face as he was putting his knee around the bike. Cool camera work there. Or SKS.
I'll come with you. No.
Yes. Okay, give her the gun. Take the horse back. Bite it. Bite that line. Thank you. Cool.
Give it!
Where the hell are you going? Oh. Aim true.
We're gonna make it!
Ooh. Guy looks familiar. Is he from, Insidious? Oh, nice. She's in disguise now. Oh, man. I don't know how she's gonna pull it off, but it's gonna be really close, but no cigar.
Snap up!
Ooh.
I'm a mother too.
Don't care. Don't care.
Dad!
Oh. Sheesh. So stressful. God damn. God damn it. Keep going. See? Close but no cigar.
Now, we have a problem. You don't have to watch if you don't want to.
Jeez.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Man, I think I like this better than Fury Road because I really didn't think Fury Road was that interesting. This one's really interesting so far. Is that human? Kind of missed it. Good child actors. She looks a lot like older Furiosa too. Damn, it's a big ass group. What a crazy chariot.
Am I in Valhalla? What's abundance?
Copious quantity of something.
A lot of stuff. A lot of good stuff.
Really cool visuals.
Choose one.
Why would I do that?
Damn. Witness.
Witness me!
Holy crap.
Scrotus!
Damn. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling he wasn't gonna be able to compete with them as much as I wanted him to. He's almost a good guy in comparison to them. Feels really weird to want to see him get away with this, you know?
When things go wrong.
No strategy. God. Are they winning?
Come on.
Come on, come on.
Do we open the gates?
Sheesh.
Your scum, Dementus!
Open the
It worked. I didn't even think that would work. Or they just lost their fuel then. Okay, there's some more people, okay. He's pissed.
Six-figure code.
With the hydroponics.
Damn.
Double the spa.
Here, take it, take it. The pleasure flushed them clean out of my head. I never do that again, comrades.
She looks pale.
You look pale. She's perfect.
Untouched by man or disease.
Would you like to stay?
Eh? Her whole life I've protected her from the sun.
Is he your father?
No. He slaughtered my mother.
That is true. I did that for her. I did that for her.
He wants his bear back. He feels betrayed. I kind of do too, in a weird way. I mean, I guess she knows that the other guy's stronger.
You'll make an excellent milker.
An annoyance, Ray.
Cool transition. Ooh.
You go down! Someone small! You!
Oh, sheesh. Yeah, this one's good. I really like this one. So I guess they never figured out that she... Or they never figured out how she escaped.
Scrawny. Oi! We've got work to do!
She's a good actress. Conviction in her eyes is all I can think of, you know. Cool truck. Is it the same actress or somebody different? Did they actually wait years for this filming, or? Hey, a road. You don't see those too often. It's cool. This one has such crisp visuals. I don't even remember Fury Road looking this good. I can't tell if it's... I guess it is CGI. These parachute people are sick, though. Oh, crap. Yeah, I can't tell if that's a different actress or the same actress, and they aged her with technology, or if they waited a couple years. That's definitely like impressive what they're doing. Ooh, this movie is amazing. The young Furiosa is doing amazing.
Drink this piss!
Damn. Oh, those are the people that were... It's a flying bike. Those are the Black Riders that were... He's gonna stop, huh? No? Yeah, probably not.
Where did you think you were going?
No questions asked.
She's like she's better actress than the Logan girl. Sorry, I think this is Frank Miller's best work. They chose so many, I don't know how many actresses to play this role, but they're really good. They all look identical. I wonder if they're sisters or something. They look ridiculously alike. Such good props. The Great Dementus.
And today, are you in charge here?
You can speak to me.
Jeez.
How do we stop him blowing up gas?
Definitely one of the best modern movies I've ever seen made. Somehow he's gonna die and she's gonna lose her arm. Shit. Oh. I guess this might be it. Where's all the backup people? Green for go. Oh. Oh shit. I like how it's right in the middle. One of the bikers fell. Such good cinematography in this one. Fuck. Oh. Jesus. Wow.
Find peace here.
Wow.
Where's Praetorian?
We make him think we're going to Gastown.
If you find him, he's mine.
Countless wars of religion and righteous belief.
I need a vehicle.
I've got a vehicle.
That is too good.
You slow me down! I'm gonna make sure the dumb is dead!
It's like the beginning.
Oh, mummy magnificent. You idiot. You can never... I can't! What you...
Little D?
Is this from Fury Road? Or? Wow. I thought his name was Frank Miller for some reason. I think there is a Frank Miller. But Jesus, was that a good Mad Max movie. Yeah, I think that's better than Fury Road, to be honest. I mean, it's way longer, but every second of it was just suspenseful, stressful, rewarding, cinematically beautiful. I gotta give that one a 9.8. I'm deducting 2 points for the length, but at the same time I have no complaints, but there's got to be a deduction somewhere because I can't give 10s out of 10s. It just doesn't exist in my opinion. There's no such thing as a perfect movie, and there's no such thing as a 9.9 because that's too close to perfect. So it's a 9.8. That's the highest I can give it. That's what I say every time when I watch the most. That's the highest rank I can give it. I think The Godfather got a 9.8. And Godfather 2 probably did. I can't think of any other ones that did besides I would give The Deer Hunter a 9.8. That was just amazing. It was just overall just incredible. I can't think of anything else to say about it besides it was so rewarding and so attention grabbing for me. Like, I think some people would think, oh, Fury Road's better. But to me, that was just 100% attention grabbing. Like, you don't need all the action in the world, which Fury Road kind of has. I feel like this one has the perfect amount of action and story and tension buildup and all the things that I kind of want. I don't know if I had a jump scare in there. I think it had one that got me, kind of in the beginning. But yeah, that was incredible. Well, this is going to be one hell of an edit. I'm going to try my best to make sure that everything is completely audible because this movie, not that the other ones don't, but you know, I'm trying to get better and better and better at this, but the better it's going to be, the longer it's going to take for me, and the more energy it's going to drain out of me. Especially this one's already 2 hours and 20 minutes. So that's 140 minutes of minutes I have to go over, and a lot of editing, and my editing software just isn't quite up to par. It takes quite a long time for me to get through. It would be less time if I had probably a better editing software, but this is what I got. Every cut that I make and edit, it just takes a good 2 to 5 seconds, usually 5. So every edit that I make takes time. So it's hard not to try to skim through because of that. But I'm gonna do my best to just go through everything. But at the same time, I can't get copyright. I don't want to get a copyright strike. But that was just incredible. So yeah, I don't know what else to say besides bravo. I mean, George Miller just killed this. This is the best one. In my opinion, it's the best one. I hope to see another Mad Max movie. I hope this isn't the last one, because that was quite frankly incredible. Quite George Lee incredible. I don't know. It's just, it was good. So I guess the next one will be Rocky Balboa, unless I get some sort of request. But I doubt it because I'm like a month back in editing, or in the reactions that are being published are like a month back, maybe a little bit less than a month. I'm trying to keep it steady so that I'm trying to stay ahead of it so that I can have reaction videos come out every day about, you know, I might have a few days where I skip. But, you know, it just depends on how much more editing time I put into it. It's hard to go 24/7 working. I mean, I work a lot, mostly on probably not as important stuff like the gaming content. But I'm doing that mainly just so I can get rid of all that junk that I've held on to for so many years. I got an external hard drive that has even more, God knows how much gaming content I have on there. So please check out the Curtis Games GAMYZ channel and tell me what you think. There's going to be a lot, but I guess I might have to just slow down on that and try to focus more on the reactions in order to keep them constantly flowing. I'm going to try, maybe, you know, if I have to skim it down to just one video a day and then focus on reaction content, I guess that's what I'll have to do. But I'm dedicated to getting this computer that I have cleaned up. I still got my laptop and the external hard drive and 138 clips to go through on this computer. It was probably around 200 or 300. I've gone through quite a lot. But Jesus, there's so much content that I've been hoarding, and I'm still hoarding the secrets of my gaming career on Insurgency. I just don't have it in me to give away my secrets, because if I don't think I'll ever return to the game, because I'm playing Escape from Tarkov. What little time I have, I might as well go back to Insurgency, because I don't have time for Escape from Tarkov at this rate. But yeah, I've been hoarding all the secrets, all my secret spots that I've figured out that I doubt the creators have patched over. All my secret spots, all my secret sniping spots and everything. All those secret spots that yielded me such incredible scores. Yeah, I doubt they're patched over all the way yet. I'm sure there's a few that have been, but not all of them. I'm a very crafty gamer. And I've seeked out on every map all the secret little spots that I could find. There might be a few out there that I still haven't found, but I was one crafty little gamer. So I'm going through a lot of content and I'm still hoarding all the kills that I'm putting in the content. It's so zoomed in that you can only see the kill and you cannot tell basically. I mean, if you're really smart and you know the game really well, you might be able to figure out where I am, but good luck figuring out how I get there. But, you know, I'm sure there are some out there, if they were watching my content, could figure it out, but I doubt they're even watching content from Insurgency. They're more like me, just a player of the Insurgency. But I still, you know, I can't help myself. I have to hoard that information. It was my secrets. I'm not going to let it go. So if you want to check out and try to decipher the secrets of Insurgency that I have uncovered and become a master at Insurgency like I was, go ahead and join the Curtis YZ Games channel. I will be humbly waiting for you. Check out the Curtis Pets, check out the Curtis Guns channel, and check out the KYZ Music channel. A lot of that's really old raps and really old songs. I do have a few on there that I've done recently, and I want to do the Catastro flow song. I want to do it in a style that I would do. Not that I don't like his style, I just want to change it up. I'm no longer interested in doing covers as hardcore, because there's no point. You know, it took me a long time to realize that there's no point in making a cover that is identical to the original. You know, you got to put your own flair to it. So I want to do Catastro Flow. If you've ever heard of that song, you probably know it's a good song. If you haven't heard of it, check it out. It's a really great song. The guy is no longer with us. He passed away. I don't know how. I forget how. But he didn't live very long, and he's got some pretty... Well, I only know Flow, to be honest with you. I just know of him. I really like the song Flow. And, yeah, I want to remake that song. So there's something for you to look forward to in the KYZ Music channel. And if you want to see the full reaction to this video, which is going to also take a lot of time, check out... There's so much work ahead of me. And the longer I talk, the more work I have. But I don't think I'm really going to edit this outro out anyway, so that's fine. But if you want to watch the full reaction to this video, check out patreon.com/CurtisYZReacts, same name as my channel. $4.99 a month gives you full access. $14.99 a month gives you unlimited requests, and I will get to them as fast as I humanly can, and I will skip anything else on the list for those requests. So there will be nothing in between, just those requests, so long as they're there. And it'd be in order of message. So I guess the rule would be like, man, I don't even know. I guess first come, first serve, really. You know, that's how it's gotta have to be, because whoever is the first one to request would obviously probably have a list of movies that they might want me to get to, and that list would, however fast you could spew out that list, and until somebody else starts to send me messages, I'd have to organize it in order of who's given me what to as a request first. So I don't know, I might have to change that sort of plan around somehow, because I guess it might have to just be one request at a time, because there's just, I don't know how I could if I got just 2 people to sign up for that, I don't even know how I could do that and satisfy the second person, because he or she is never going to have their requests along. So yeah, so I guess it's gonna have to be one. I gotta have to change the rules in the Patreon somehow, but it's gonna have to be one request at a time. And I'll have to somehow order them in a way that's fair for anybody else who might be requesting. So first, you know, get it while you can, while there's absolutely zero requesters. I mean, so long as you're the only one requesting, you'll have full demand of what I watch first. But until the second person comes along, then it's going to have to start going in order of one at a time or something, you know, because I can't be unfair to the other supporters. So that's that. If you want to support me on Patreon, I'd be very grateful of that. You know, if not, that's fine. Hopefully I can make it on YouTube, but like, share, and subscribe would obviously help me out a lot. Putting in a lot of hours into it, and it's not that I don't enjoy it. It definitely makes me feel good to be productive. I just would obviously like to make some money out of it, because I am jobless right now, and have had the worst luck in attaining a job down here. So that's just the name of the game right now for me, and that's why I'm just going so hard at this YouTube right now, because, and the Patreon, you know, it's weird, like, I always wanted to do YouTube for a while now, kind of full time, but didn't really have the full drive for it. And at the same time, even when I had a job, I just didn't have the energy or motivation. Now that I'm doing it so hard, if I got a job, I would like to still do this somehow. Obviously it would slow down dramatically, but it's just weird, like, just now that I'm doing it, it's like, this is what it feels like. Before, I was just like pretending I wanted it. Now it's like, oh, I want it. And at the same time, it's a totally different feel than what I expected. It's like you just have to do it. And I didn't really realize that. And it's almost so simple. Like, it's not a feeling of like grandiose feeling. It's a feeling of like, oh, I just needed to do it and motivate myself. That's what I'm doing every day, is I'm just motivating myself to do the work. And it's pretty easy since I don't have much else to do, but still. Anyways, long enough outro as it is. Hope you enjoyed part of that for what it's worth. Spilling my heart out to you. Not, you know, to a degree, but I love the movie. 9.8 out of 10. Highest rank I could give it. I gotta eat something, I gotta drink something, I gotta start editing or something. and stop talking. But I hope to see you at Patreon. I hope to see you subscribe to my channels. I hope to see those likes pumped up. Hopefully I can get this reaction even better than all the other ones, and hopefully from here on out they can be that of that quality from here on out, because I really don't like how my old ones were. I'm finally getting it down, of course, better, but it's taking a lot more out of me, and that's what I didn't quite realize, is it's taking a lot more energy to do these. So I really hope to see somebody on Patreon, because but obviously, you know, they probably would like the quality to go up too. So unfortunately, I've seen things like Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I was raised on Star Wars, the original trilogy and the prequel, and I already watched Acolyte and you know, I thought it was okay. It could have been better, obviously, and there was parts I enjoyed, parts I was like, that's overly done. Anyway, I'm mumbling and just going on and on. But obviously I've seen quite a lot of movies. That's why I'm going over so many old classics, because those are some of the things that I haven't really touched on. So hopefully I can get a crowd of people that really like the classics like me and are willing to show me a whole bunch of classics, you know. That's all I really can do, and hopefully new good stuff comes out like this that's new that I can react to. You know, there's not a lot of great movies out there that Hollywood is producing, so this one is one of the few, in my opinion, that, you know, that has come out as of recently. But if there's a new movie that you really like, I hope you suggest it, or suggest or request, and you know, hopefully I can get around to that, because I feel so limited because I've seen so many movies. And it's kind of unfair, because like all these other people never watch it. It's like they got the advantage because they never watched it. I grew up on movies, so I love movies so much, but now that it's work, it's totally changed the way I look at movies, because I have to watch movies twice, and I don't like watching movies twice really anymore. Very few movies that I find interesting to watch twice, unless I'm actually just enjoying it. Editing it down isn't quite the same as watching it, because it takes so much time away from me. But hopefully I can get these ones edited down quickly. I don't know if you can hear the cat just begging outside, but I guess I gotta go. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and like, subscribe, consider joining the Patreon. I know I've said it so many times, but thank you so much. Take it easy.